welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be checking out the Triumph Speed 400. Today we'll have a quick look around it in the garage and then we'll get out on the twisties for a spirited ride and see what it's like on the road. Guys, just before we get up close and personal with this, just want to say a big thank you to my friends at Webb's Motorcycles for lending me this bike. They're a fantastic dealership. They do new, used bikes and loads of different apparel. So if you need to get some gear for summer or you want to get yourself a test ride or buy a new bike, link in the description. Also, they're a great bunch of people to deal with. Okay, so first impressions. It's handsome. It's a great looking motorbike, very much like the Scrambler 400X. It's just hits the nail on the head for me in terms of the looks. Love with the red, with the gold, and then the finish here with that kind of graphite grey. It just looks ace. Really, really nice. Very much like the Scrambler as well. Big comfy seat, lovely paintwork. The finish on the engine is lovely. You got the plaque there, and I love that. I just like the design of the way that exhaust works. Again, at the back here, you got the lovely design of the rear headlight. It's just a real nice looking bike. Got the front spot there, and I love that you got the bar end mirrors. I think that just really, really works for this bike. Again, the clocks being analog, a little digital clock there. I think that looks perfect. I think that suits the bike. Let's spin it round, have a quick look on the other side, and then we'll get out on the road. So let's have a quick look at this side. Well, you've got the brakes there. You've got a single disc brake up front, single disc brake at the back. I'll let you know what they feel like out on the road. You've got this nice little plaque here, obviously the other side of the engine. Yep, it's a looker. Let's get this thing out on the road.
Hi guys, it's Mark from the future here. Unfortunately on the day my audio did not record properly, so I'll be doing a voiceover for the purposes of relaying my thoughts, feelings and talking about the characteristics of the bike. In today's ride we'll be taking it on B roads and then onto motorways, so we'll see what it's like in both environments. At the end of the video I'll be making my comparison between the Speed 400 that we have here and also the Scrambler 400X and let you know what one out of the two I will personally have. I thought I'd let us enjoy the exhaust note there as I punch through the gears. The bike does sound brilliant, it really does, very much like the Scrambler 400X. The exhaust notes on these bikes sound fantastic, and also having that same 400 powertrain seen in the Scrambler 400X, it has got plenty of power. Remember on the day here, coming out of this little chicane, I wasn't sure what the driver was doing in front of me, and you'll see as I get on the power here, easily get past him. Now, unusually for me, it takes me a little while to get used to a motorbike, particularly in these little twisty B roads that we have here, but I've got to say the Speed 400 does an excellent job in giving you confidence to really lean it into the corner. I genuinely felt on the day that it's one of the most engaging motorbikes I've ridden in terms of really being able to explore the power, use the power. It's engaging, lean it into the corner, plenty of feel, and right here I'm really hard on the brakes. That's another thing. The brakes were fantastic, ride quality, brakes, handling, and just, I don't know, I think Triumph are just bringing out some absolutely super machines at the moment, and this is one of them. Just before we get to the motorway part of the video, just a couple key things I wanted to highlight about the motorbike. Firstly, it's very, very easy to flat foot. If you're looking around motorbikes and having a hard time getting your feet flat on the ground and that's important to you, definitely go and sit on one of these and check it out. It's really, really easy to flat foot. And the nice thing with that as well is it's super light. So in terms of feeling confident with a motorbike, it's nice and light, it's easy to flat foot, and both of those things really help give you a feeling of confidence that you're in control of the machine. again, I know I've highlighted this before in the video, but the way this thing picks up pace is really, really impressive. It goes, and again, it does sound really, really nice. One thing on the motorway that I noticed on the day is it was an incredibly windy day, and although the motorbike's quite light, I did feel that really I wasn't being blown around that much at all. It's nice and stable at higher speeds. Obviously the miles per gallon is absolutely fantastic on these bikes. Obviously it's important to highlight, obviously it's a naked bike, so you do get a lot of air hitting you. However, it is clean. I didn't find I was getting any buffeting on the day. For the next couple minutes of the video, I'll just let it play without talking over, so you can listen to the audio, the engine, get a feel and look of how the bike is handling out on the road, and I'll catch up with you at the end of the video, give you my overall thoughts on the Speed 400, and also I'll make a comparison between the Speed 400 and the Scrambler 400X, and tell you, in my opinion, which one I would go for and why. Okay, in my honest opinion, the Speed 400 is an absolutely fantastic bike. It's super engaging, incredibly punchy engine, super economical, easy to flat foot, comfortable, and it just loves the corners. This bike, honestly, I've never had so much fun. It was properly a fantastic day. And this leads on to the question, which bike would I get, the Speed 400 or the Scrambler 400X? Now, funny enough, when I pulled up at Webb's here, as you see shortly, there is a Scrambler 400X sitting outside, and it's a really, really tough call to make. I think for me personally, I would go for the Scrambler 400X, and that is purely down to I'm relatively tall, and the Scrambler 400X gave me a little bit more room to move around, and I could imagine because of that extra room it would remain a little bit more comfortable for me on longer rides. But I mean, look at these bikes. What, you know, if you're torn between the two, you've got to go and have a look at them in the flesh. You've got to sit on them and you've got to take them for a test ride, because they're both just awesome looking machines. And with that being said, if you need a place to do that, give my friends at Webb's Motorcycles a quick call. There's a link in the description. They're a really, really friendly bunch. Go and have a look at them. Go sit on them. Go take them for a test ride. Let me know in the comments what one you prefer. And stay safe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.